Hello, my stars. In this vision, you were on the beach, you were relaxing, and then that relaxation was disturbed by an interminable force. In your life, you must normally feel like any moment you finally get to relax, something big, something terrible and monstrous happens. Some chaotic event or something unsettling or unexpected happens to disturb your peace. And for many of you, you would run from it at first. You would be toppled by it. You would be completely disturbed by it or unsettled. It could have been a heartbreak. It could have been a family emergency. It could have been any sort of global event or crisis. And it seemed like in your life there was a pattern of just when you thought you might finally get a chance to rest and enjoy the sunset, suddenly you'd have to pick up your weaponry and fight again. I feel from this energy you have this deep warrior energy. You are someone who, once you finally get a good understanding of a situation, your fight mode kicks in. Like you go from flight to fight mode. That is what happens in your body and your adrenaline. You have such a mastery of your powers and your gifts, of your skill sets. I'm hearing that you can take anything on once you are finally geared for the thing. But for the beginning of every chaotic endeavor, every chaotic event in your life, and when I say chaos or crisis that happens, you're a little bit thrown off, you're a little bit shaken. And I saw you, it's like you're running in your Sunday dress and you're having to finally pull out your weapons and fight back. Once you get an understanding that you have to defend yourself, you're not afraid. You are such a warrior energy. You have no fear if you really truly have to take it on. But at first, you experience that fear from a place of discombobulation or feeling unprepared. And this unpreparedness is sometimes your human self, this really physical present day self of you tries to prepare as much as possible in order to survive, because you have been through crisis after crisis in your life. You have had earth-shaking moments, like heart-breaking crisis in your life many times. And you have had to deal with despair and the emptiness and the fear of it all. You've had to be in survival mode for so long. But I'm hearing that this has made you stronger. I really sense you have a connection to Artemis or a hunter goddess or a hunter, some kind of hunter god or goddess. And for you, this means that you are prepared to go on the hunt. You have prepared to search. We also received this energy of the tree card here. This is to let them go. At the end of this event, in the vision, you were wrangling this monster, and it turned out this monster had been a creature that was manipulated by some energy that had taken over them. And you transmuted this energy, released them back into the sea. And you understood this to be your purpose. You understood that your purpose was taking the violent, monstrous pain of other people and wrangling that pain and transmuting it from them. You did a lot of healing work because you were someone who was always on call spiritually. You were always showing up for people in crisis, or you were always having to do, damage work or damage cleanup, damage control, right? You were somebody who had to do damage control a lot in your life. You had the skills, you were capable, and you understood this to be your purpose for a very long time. But I'm hearing from Spirit, the reason why this energy came forth is because a lot of what you thought was valuable about yourself was your ability to show up in those emergencies and to be there for others. Because I see in this card that you're suffering here as well. You had to suffer from living in survival for so long. It wasn't just your survival, but you were also having to alchemize and mitigate the damage of other people's crises and survival modes. I'm hearing generational curse or generational, is it generational curses? It's like generational trauma. You've had to deal with generational trauma. You've had to heal it and work through it, work on it. Or at the very least, you've suffered at the hands of it and had to cope you had to find some kind of codependent strategy to placate those in your family or in your bloodline or those around you who could not overcome things on their own. You digested that for them. You were the one who wrangled the monsters in them and worked through them. I'm hearing that many times you were doing a lot of shadow work and integration that was not your own, but it was projected upon you. It was thrown on you. You were relaxing at your day at the beach, and then all of a sudden somebody projected something onto you, and you had to be the one to digest it, to deal with it, to process it. And you became very good. I'm hearing you became very, very good at psychoanalyzing other people, really getting to the root causes of things. It was your way of managing the emotions of everyone in the room. That was your alchemy, your work, your process. And I think this image comes to me because Spirit wants to thank you, first of all, for how incredibly well you have managed this spiritual authority you've had in your life. It was like a gift and a curse. Your ability to really be there for others, to show up for them, for you to alchemize the pain. I am. The sacred purity, the divine peace card here, it shows that what Spirit really wants from you is not for you to live in this life of survival and always having to manage everybody's energy. They actually want you to live in a period of peace. I'm hearing a period of creation. But you will always feel a call. You will always feel the wounds of others. You will always sense the energy in the air, the chaos, the crisis. I'm hearing global events. I'm hearing emergencies, anything like that. Like, you are very, very subtly aware. And for you, it is only natural to step into that hunter state, to step into that fight state and try to do something with it. I'm hearing it like it could have made you a political warrior. It could have made you an advocate, an activist in a way. All of this powerful sacred warrior energy living in your body and no peace. But at the end of the day, what they want from you is this sense of peace, is this purification, which is what you did when you hunted down the monster in other people and in yourself. And you purified that energy. You were able to bring it to a peaceful state, to an understanding, to a place of compassion, to a place of light and healing and purity. There is a great important work for you to do in this world. You're being called to do something important. All of these skills you have built over time with your ability to transform and purify energy in others, just simply by being yourself, simply with your presence, with your ability to hold the darkness of others, to love them through their transformations. There is something greater at work that you are going to give to the world. And I'm hearing it comes from your ultimate peace. The work that you will create will give you a sense of peace unlike anything you've ever experienced. The words I am, it comes from a place of complete knowing of yourself. I am. And it is a peace that you finally feel with your existence and in your place in this world like never before. A peace in your soul that you've never had because you were so triggered and alarmed and placed into survival state because of the state of the world or the state of the people around you. You will finally be cultivating a peace that no one can pierce and no one can shatter. That is where your skill sets must evolve into. your skill set as a warrior, your skill set as an alchemist, your skill set as a purifier of energy. Your channel must be able to be truly at peace. And it becomes at peace through your understanding of your evolution and your path. Through the love, because there's a heart at the center of this. Ultimately, your love of others, your love and your compassion for every side of the situation. I'm hearing you're someone who has almost very Libran or Aquarian qualities to you, like Libra, like fairness and justice, or Aquarian, the Aquarius, like equality, justice, equality, justice. I'm hearing the future, progress, like these are humanitarian values that you have. You have something very important to you about how sacred people should see themselves, how sacred this journey as a soul should be, right? You understand these very deep concepts of darkness and light, and you see them for what they are. I'm hearing you might be very interested in psychology. Even Carl Jung, for example, might resonate with you. You're able to really crystallize energy. It's something more than just a sensation or a thought. It's almost like you can perceive of it. You can perceive of auras. You can sense it in your body. You can really see the shape of it. You can visualize what an energy looks like. This is part of your clairvoyant ability, and you can manipulate it. But what Spirit is asking from you is to enter a state of surrender, a state of peace, a state of true purification. It means to leave them behind. You must understand that in order to better serve the world, you must leave it behind. It's so contradictory. It will not be understood by the people who you feel need your help and you need to show up for them. They would disturb your peace in order to get peace for their own. But what Spirit is saying is that your ability to walk away from being that almost what is the word? It's like an EMT, like an emergency rescue. Like you're withdrawing your energy is what Spirit is asking for you to do, is to withdraw your energy from being in that survival state, from being that emergency responder. They want you to walk away from it. They want you almost like, it's like burn the bridges and walk away. And for you, that feels almost wrong, but it is the only way you're going to achieve your peace so that you can create the work that will change the world. The world is waiting for someone like you, but you will not be the person that truly evolves humanity's consciousness until you are able to access this peace. And you will not access this peace while you are playing emergency responder for the rest of the world, while you are sharing in their collective pain and mourning in it, while you are standing up for others and being the warrior. It's so interesting that they would ask you to walk away from it. You are such a warrior. You can't walk away from a battle. We know that about your energy. Like I can feel this palpable, powerful energy of you. Like it almost makes you want to cry because you're like, how could I leave behind those who need my help? How could I leave behind? It feels like injustice to you. But Spirit knows that the true justice lies in this peace, in this love in your heart. It's almost like put down your sword. Pick up the pen. There is something deeper within you that you must perceive. There is something important your channel came here to create, to give. This is your permission to walk away from the job you have been working at for so long, so that you can give back to the world the thing they've been waiting for, so that you can be the person they've been waiting for. I'm hearing almost like you're going to be an author, or you're going to do public speech work of some kind. It could be art, it could be some kind of craft, but it's a thought, a consciousness that you are going to birth into the world that helps shift and change reality onto an evolved path of peace. I'm hearing that you're going to be one of the forerunners of world peace because you've able to finally access the peace within you. The peace, the power that it's like the purification power you have access to. You will no longer be doing it at this small scale, is what I'm hearing. That the way you've been doing your work has been at such a small scale, but the world needs you to do it at a larger scale, and you need to access that peace. You need to walk away from the world so that you can come back and deliver it what it really needs. It's like the shaman or the medicine man or medicine woman. They go to the mountain or they go deep into the woods to go gather the herbs, to gather the medicine. They spend all of these months in their abode and they create, they craft, they dry the herbs, they make the medicine, and then finally they return to the village with the cure. This is you. You must give yourself the space and the peace that you need so that you can access the medicine, the cure, the purification, the peace, your divinity. This is all I have for you, and I will see you next time, my stars.